In this video, this is the design I'm going to be creating. It's full gel set, so if you love, keep on watching. Hey guys, it's Bunny and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a gel full set on my natural nails and completely decorating them. So, we're going to start with some hand sanitizer. I always wash my nails and hands before I do a set, but I always like to take that extra step and have nice clean fingers. So now I'm going in with this tool that I like to use to get any dead skin and dirt out from under the free edge of the nail. So I'm just going out under every nail. I know in my last video my thumb had a little bit of grunge under it, and it's because it's stained, so I really had to work out the stain. So you're going to go ahead and do that on all 10 fingers because you're doing a full set, baby. Alright, all nice and clean. Here I'm showing you guys that I have a gel top coat on my right hand specifically. So I'm going to have to remove that before I start anything. I just went ahead and buffed it off with a buffer. And I started using this one and then I switched to a block and then I eventually just switched to my drill because I didn't have the patience. But I like to work on a nice like even base, clean base. So I just went ahead and buffed it because we were gonna do a little bit of soaking in acetone. So you just want to get that layer, kind of like even it out, get the first top layer so the acetone can really penetrate into the top coat and come off. So on my right hand I had a little bit of builder gel because I had taken off my e-nail couture nails, so I just used my drill and a Makartt bit just to get those off, and then I use it on my right hand to kind of just quickly remove the top shine from that gel top coat. Now I got out my cotton pads and soaking clips, and I'm just going to soak each cotton pad with some alcohol, and then you're going to place it on your nail and then the clip to hold it down, and you're going to leave it on for about 10 minutes. I left mine for, I don't really know how long I left mine for because I just put on Murderous Affairs on Netflix and watched probably like 20 minutes. So. Okay, we got our clips and our acetone on, looking good, and we let that soak for about 20 minutes. You can do the same, or 15 minutes. It just depends on what kind of gel you're using, what the brand is. Now I'm just taking this cuticle pusher scraper and I'm using it to very gently scrape that gel off the natural nail plate, and you can see how easily it kind of ribbons off when you soak it. If it doesn't come off easily and with light pressure, you can put your clip back on in your cotton pad with acetone and let it soak for a couple more minutes and try again. You can just do this with any cuticle pusher. You're going to do this on all of our fingers. If you have any super stubborn gel, you can take it off with just like a light buffer. This is just one I think I got in like a Sally Hansen kit. And just gently buff it. We talked about this, gently. Okay. Now we're just shaping up the side of the nail real quick. Shape your free edge. When I apply tips, and that's what we're gonna do, is I like to make sure my natural nails pretty short and pretty rounded because my nails kind of have a curve to them. So sometimes they don't want to stick to the tip. So prepare for that. Okay, so this gel that I'm using is actually a Tony Moly brand face peel. It is a Gudetama face peel. That's the theme of it. I will insert a picture of it. But it is really good for getting that dead skin off your cuticles. I just put a little bit in this green jar, but I just paint that on with a little brush, and I will show you in just a minute the magic that this face peel does. Okay, so I'm just rubbing that face peel into my fingers, and as you can see, oh my gosh, look at all the dead skin just kind of balling up, and that's actually dead skin taken from my cuticle. It's insane. So I'm gonna take my cuticle pusher now and push back the cuticles. They're really soft at this point, and the dead skin kind of just pushes off with it. And as you can see, I'm literally pulling it off of my cuticle pusher, so it works super well. Taking some very sharp cuticle nippers, I'm just nipping off any little tiny bits of dead skin, already lifted cuticle. I don't like to cut the fresh cuticle. I just push it back, as you can see, and I'm just using this. As you can see, I'm not nipping off very much. I'm just analyzing very closely, making sure I'm only getting the dead stuff. For our polishing step, I'm just going in with this ceramic Makartt cuticle bit on my e-file and just kissing the cuticle very lightly, and I'm mostly concentrating on the sides of my nails because they get a little bit of overgrowth and dead skin there, and just a little polish on those cuticles to finalize the step and have perfect cuticles for your manicure. Here I'm just swiping over my nails with a little bit of acetone. This is going to double as a dust cleanup and a dehydrator for your natural nail plate because we're going to be putting tips and glue and all that good stuff on our nails now. Taking some clear half nail tips. These are from AliExpress. They are square. We're just playing the size game now. You know the drill. Size them all up perfectly. Make sure they match sidewall to sidewall. And I had to cut a few, so if you have to do that, do it. After you've got all your sizes, I'm taking this Makartt drill bit. It's ceramic as well, and I'm just using it to rough up the inside of my nail tips. I always do this, and I just do it up to about how long, do a little guesstimate, my natural nails are. If you go a little over, no worries. If it's under, also no worries. I just find that the glue holds longer, sticks better when you do this. just taking some Kiss Maximum Speed nail glue, and I'm going to show you how to do the perfect fake nail application. So I just put a little glue on the inside of the nail, and as you can see, I just line it up with my eyeball, press it down, and make sure there's no bubbles from the tip to the end of your natural nail. So I hold it for a couple seconds with that pressure, release it, and then as you can see, I hold down the sides with my pointer finger and thumb, and I hold those for about 20 seconds and make sure they're nicely adhered and they're gonna stick and stay. Look at that. It's perfect. Just perfect. I apologize. I was so out of frame when I was cutting these, and I still am, but I'm just cutting the ends, like the number, and I just say like 1/4 of an inch off of the nail, so they're a little more functional for me. But you do it to your preference. These are going to be an almond stiletto shape, which is like my fave. Going in with the same nail bit we used to rough up the underside of the nail, I'm just going to mat the shiny part of the nail tip. Don't touch this too close to your natural nail bed, but you also do want to blend them in a little bit. So just blend down the plastic, not your natural nail bed. I then just grabbed some basic nail cutters and cut the sides and made them more of an almond shape to square them off. So I did that with all of them, and you can kind of see my technique here. Off camera, I quickly just filed them up and got them to a shape I really liked. And we're gonna start building the nail. I just put on some Makartt base gel, and I think this was my second layer. So let's see what this bitch does. I forget. So I'm just taking some clear Beauty Secrets, like the Sally brand, clear acrylic powder, and then I'm kind of taking a gel, builder gel. It's not really a builder gel, it's like a primer that comes in those kind of like crappy UV kits from Wish. Calm down. I need to calm down. Taking that priming gel, it's just kind of it's a clear gel in a bottle, but put that on your whole entire nail, and this is kind of like a gel acrylic dip system. I actually kind of learned this technique, and I was like, no way that works, and I tried it and I was like, damn, it actually works, and the nail's very sustainable. So if you want to do this quickly, then yeah, it's pretty easy. So now, as you can see, just so I don't kind of flub up anything, I'm taking this tool and I am using it to kind of drape the powder over it, and then I'm knocking off any excess. Ow, that looks like it hurts. I guess it didn't. And then I think I knocked it a little bit with the tool. So you can just go ahead and do that on all your nails. You don't need to cure in between. And then give them a cure for 60 seconds. So this is after 60 seconds in the lamp. You're gonna do this whole dip round system. You're gonna do it 3 times. So I'm just putting on another coat of that base gel. We're gonna dip the nails in again and just repeat it for 3 times. Here are the nails after doing them for 3 times, and then I buffed and filed them to have the perfect shape. So we're gonna start decorating. Let's do it. I found these stickers in my stash and I got really inspired and I said, let's go nautical, baby. So we're doing like summertime nautical theme. So I got to thinking and I thought, let's start on the ring finger. Let's do it. So let's do it. I just put down a layer of that light pink polish near my cuticle, and now I'm just taking some solid gel white and I'm just painting in the perfect kind of French tip. I'm gonna get that French tip illusion. So this white's not the most opaque, so I'm gonna be doing a couple coats of this, and then of course just cleaning up with acetone so you get a really crisp line. I thought this part would be fun to leave in for comedic reasons because you can watch me try and paint red lines on this white French tip and fail so hard. I just couldn't do it. I had tried so many times, and don't even point out that lumpy nail at me. I'm fixing it, don't worry. I tried this so many times and I just had to give up because this was with my non-dominant hand. Ugh, I couldn't do it. I forfeited. I had to bring in help. But here, you can watch me paint this line and just laugh at it because I'm so bad. I have to apologize because I do have some lost footage, but I just asked my brother to paint the stripes on that French tip for me, and then from that sheet of decals, I took off an anchor. But now we're going in with these Savinsky gel colors. They change color with hot or cold temperature and in the sun. They're very neat, and I'm just going in with this dark bluish purple. I hadn't labeled it yet, so I was kind of in for a surprise. I didn't know what color it was gonna change, but I hope you guys end up liking it because I really liked it a lot. So you might already be able to see the color changing taking effect here from the heat of my lamp, but if you can't, you can really see it in the next 2 to 3 layers. So I ended up doing, I think, 3 layers of this, and oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Moving on to my pinky nail, I basically wanted to create a custom shade of blue because I didn't have this shade. So I just took this kind of very bright colored blue gel and added a tiny drop of black gel to it. And as you can see, I put the stencil there because I was kind of trying to mimic that navy blue. So I just added the black and then mixed it up, and it was the perfect color, and I just made enough for both pinky fingers because those were gonna be the navy blue color. After I got that perfect shade of blue, I just did 2 coats and then put a no wipe top coat. Now I am painting my pointer finger with this Rosalondo gel pink. For our thumbnail, I'm just going in with this Rosalondo white and just gonna do the same I did with the pink, about 2 coats, and then top with the clear top coat, no wipe. For our second last step, we are going to be selecting the decals we want to put on each nail. So with the assistance of tweezers and going in and readjusting with my fingers, we are going to be selecting each decal and placing it perfectly. Final step is to seal all those stickers in with a layer of no wipe top coat so they don't get nicked and they don't start to peel off. And these stickers were super sticky, so I didn't really have to worry about putting a wet layer of no wipe down. And karoom! Bada bing, bada boom. Beautiful nautical themed nails. I love how these came out, and as you can see, I went and washed my hands with cold water to get that middle fingernail back to its OG color, but I'm gonna try and show you how it changes color with heat and with sunlight. And you can see it changes to a nice kind of fuchsia pink. Alright you guys, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll keep the videos coming. Peace out. Hang loose. Love you guys.